Alright, so today we're going to add like fractions. We just finished our warm-up. You guys did a good job. We rounded fractions to 0, 1 half, or 1. We use number lines to do this. Start from 0 16ths to 16 16ths for number 4. 3 16ths was closer to 0, so therefore 3 16ths rounded to 0. Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to add fractions with like denominators. Please turn off the heater in the back. Okay. Adding fractions with like denominators. Besides the reducing part of it, it's very, very has simple steps to it. Okay. So Joey mowed 1/6 of her lawn on Saturday. She mowed 3/6 of her lawn on Sunday. How much of her lawn has Joy mowed altogether? Now, I hope Joy has a really big yard, because otherwise she's really lazy. Because my yard is about 10 feet by 10 feet, and if you only mowed it for 2 days and didn't mow the whole thing, that's just terrible. Maybe her lawnmower died. I don't know. But find the sum of the two fractions and add the numerators. So the denominators are the same. Okay, 6 and 6. What am I doing with the denominators?
You're not going to add them.
I'm going to keep the denominator the same, so I'm just going to move my 6 over. Okay? I'm going to add my numerators. 1 plus 3 equals?
4.
Okay. That's what we're doing today. This next step is going to be the most difficult thing that you're going to have to do on adding like fractions with like denominators, okay? So we want to go simplest form, which means we need to reduce. So what can I reduce 4/6 by? 2. So I'm going to divide 4/6 by
2.
not by 2.
2.
Thank you. Because 2 over 2 equals to what? 1 whole. And if I divide it by 1, which 2 over 2 is equal to 1, I get the same fraction, just different numbers. Right? Okay? So 4 divided by 2 is?
2.
6 divided by 2 is?
3.
So Joy has mowed 2/3 of her lawn altogether. Okay? So it's going to take Joy 3 days to mow her lawn. Yeah, Joy's fired. All right. Yes, sir.
Just in our boat for now?
No. So now we're going to add a step to it. Not really. We're going to add another fraction.
Yay!
So let's follow along our whiteboards. We're going to add 5/8 plus 2/8 plus 7/8. Now, once again, all of our denominators are the same. What am I going to do with our denominators?
Move them over.
I'm going to leave it 8, and so we're going to bring it over to our answer. We're going to have 8. Okay? My numerators I'm going to add. So 5 plus 2 is?
7.
Plus 7 is?
14.
Now I have 14/8. First thing I want to do is take my improper fraction. Who can tell me what an improper fraction is? Gibby. Okay. Yes, 14/8 is an improper fraction, but why? Xavier.
When the denominator
Right. When the numerator, the top number, is larger than the denominator, we have an improper fraction. So I want to take my improper fraction, 14/8, and I want to make it a mixed number. Now somebody tell me the definition of a mixed number. Spalding.
It's a fraction with a whole number.
There you go. It's a fraction with a whole number. So how many times can 8 go into 14?
One.
Once. So my whole number is going to be 1. What's left?
The eight.
8 went into 14 one time.
6.
What's left?
6.
6. So 6 is going to be my new numerator. And 8 is still my denominator. Now, I went from an improper fraction to a mixed number. Now I want to take my mixed number and show it in simplest form. So I have 1 and 6/8. 6/8 is not in simplest form. Now, when we're doing mixed numbers, we automatically just move the whole number over. So 1 is already over here. So we're only looking at 6/8. How do I reduce 6/8 to simplest form?
2.
Drew says to divide the top and bottom by what, Drew?
2.
So 2 over 2. I just wrote 3. Why did I do that? So 6 divided by 2 is?
3.
4 divided by 8 divided by 2 is?
4.
So my answer is 1 3/4. Okay? This is our math for today. So now that we've done what we're going to do, here's your examples that are in your book. I'll do the guided practice with you, and then you'll have some time to work on it in class. So, the length across the bell, all right, I guess the jellyfish, they call it the top part of it, the bell. So the length across the bell is 5/6 of a foot. If 2 mushroom jellyfish were placed side by side, what would be the combined length? So we have 5/6, and they want 2 side by side. So here's our 2 side by side. All right, so we're going to solve that. Now, one way that we can solve this is to line up tiles. So here we have our 1/6 tiles laid out next to each other. We have 5 of them for one jellyfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 5 of them for the other jellyfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now, altogether, how many tiles are there?
10.
So we have 10 1/6 tiles. Now, because there's 10 of them, and there's 10 ones on top, right?
Yes.
Which means we have a 10 for our numerator. The denominator stays the same at 6. Okay? Now 6 can go into 10 one time. And they already reduced it to 2/3. So 6 goes into 10 once. There's 4 left, which gives you 4/6, right? If we divide the top and bottom by 2 over 2, that will give you the 1 2/3 that they have here. Okay? So the combined length would be 1 2/3 feet. Don't forget when we do word problems, we need to make sure that we include what it is. 1 2/3 is not the answer here. 1 2/3 feet is the answer. Okay? All right. Now, we are not going to do this like this for our homework. Okay? We're not doing it this way. This is what we're going to do. So we're going to draw a little smiley face over here. Pay attention. You need some hair, some ears. How about tongue? All right. There's a smiley face. That's what we're going to do. We're going to add numerators and keep the denominators. So we have 5/6 plus 5/6. We're going to take our 6 Move it over. Add 5 plus 5 on the top, which gives us 10/6. Okay? From 10/6, we're going to change it into a mixed number. 6 goes into 10 how many times?
1.
What's left?
4.
What's left?
1 2/3. 4.
4 is left. So 4/6. Alright, then we reduce it to make it here. Don't skip this step, please. I know that they skipped it in our example. Alright, that's bad. What'll end up happening is you guys are going to do all this math in your head and you're going to mess something up. So make sure you show your work. Okay? Otherwise, you'll get less than or greater than instead of equal to like last night. Humbug. Okay? So 5/6 plus 5/6 is 1 2/3. Alright? There we go. We're going to do another example.
Just lost the recording. Yeah.
What?
The emo's been there for like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's...
What just happened?
This is like my fingers.
What just happened?
Yeah, me too. It's all hard. I want to do that.
Oh, this stinks. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Stop recording.
Quiet, please. Okay. Our second example. It says the table shows how much of a book Teddy read each day. What fraction of the book did Teddy read altogether on Tuesday and Thursday? So first thing we need to identify is how much he read on Tuesday. So Teddy read blank of the book on Tuesday. 4/10, right? Then on Thursday he read how much more of the book?
2/10.
All right. Now we're going to take 4/10 and add it to 2/10. So 4 plus 2 equals,
6.
so we get 6/10. We need to simplify 6/10. So we're going to divide it by what?
2/2.
6 divided by 2 is
3.
10 divided by 2 is 5. So Teddy read
3/5.
3/5 of the book on Tuesday and Thursday. All right. Now, our guided practice. This is what you're going to do today for your work. We have a 7 and a 7, so we bring our 7 over. 1 plus 3 is
4.
4. 4 over 7. 7 is
Prime.
a prime number. It doesn't divide by anything other than 1 and 7. So therefore, that's the answer. We don't have to simplify it. Yep. Our next one, we have 4 and 4, so we bring our 4 over. Then we add the top. 1 plus 1 is
2.
Now we have to simplify it. Okay? I want you to show your work when you simplify. Okay? What can I simplify 2/4? What can I divide 2/4 by in order to simplify the fraction? Jeremiah? 2 halves. 2 over 2. So now we have 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So our answer is 1/2. Okay? Make sure you show your work. Okay? Make sure you show your work. Alright. You guys can finish up your stuff. Come show me how wet.
It's all dry now because my pants soaked it all up.
Let me see how wet your pants are.
You're all wet. It's all damp.
Dude, you can't mix up.
But it's so annoying. Watch where you're going, Drew. Oh, yes. Oh, the answer. You guys know you have to show your work. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude.